I seek refuge with Allah from Satan, the accursed. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Peace be upon you and the mercy of Allah and His blessings. Respected readers, the purpose of human life has been succinctly but comprehensively stated with clarity in the creation of Adam's story. However, this responsibility of informing humans and Muslims about it has not been adequately fulfilled by interpreters and translators of every era. What is the purpose of human life? Please observe the Quran Surah number 2, Al-Baqarah, verse number 30. And mention, O Muhammad, when your Lord said to the angels, indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority. Meaning, and remember when your Lord said to the angels, indeed, I am going to place upon the earth a successive authority. Respected readers, it means that humans, both men and women, are created as deputies or representatives of Allah on the earth, whose purpose of life is to establish a system of governance based on the laws and regulations decreed by Allah, aimed at delivering weaker humans from the slavery of the powerful ones. Establishing the divine system throughout the world is the purpose of human life. Islam has mandated jihad and struggle to deliver weaker humans from the slavery of the powerful ones. However, since humans are prone to forgetfulness, being forgetful beings, therefore reminding humans of the purpose of their life is the responsibility entrusted to Muslims. The Quran Surah number 3, Al-Imran, verse number 110. You are the best nation produced as an example for mankind. You enjoin what is right, forbid what is wrong, and believe in Allah. If only the people of the scripture had believed, it would have been better for them. Among them are believers, but most of them are defiantly disobedient. Translation: You are the best community ever brought forth for humankind. You enjoin what is right, forbid what is wrong, and believe in Allah. If only the people of the book had believed, it would have been better for them. Among them are believers, but most of them are defiantly disobedient. Quran, Surah Al-Imran, 3:104. He is the one who sent his messenger with guidance and the religion of truth to prevail over all religions, even though the polytheists detest it. Quran, Surah Al-Fath, 48:28. Say, O mankind, the truth has come to you from your Lord. So whoever is guided only for the benefit of his soul, and whoever goes astray only goes astray in violation against it. And I am not over you a manager. Quran. And thus we have made you a just community that you will be witnesses over the people, and the messenger will be a witness over you. And we did not make the Qibla which you used to face except that we might make evident who would follow the messenger from who would turn back on his heels. And indeed, it is difficult except for those whom Allah has guided. And never would Allah have caused you to lose your faith. Indeed, Allah is to the people kind and merciful. Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, 2:143. It is He who has sent His messenger with guidance and the religion of truth to manifest it over all religions, although those who associate others with Allah dislike it. Quran, Surah At-Tawbah, 9:33. Translation: The unjust human being will bite his hands on the day of judgment and say, I wish I had followed the path of the messenger. Quran Surah No. 35, Fatah. Verse No. 32. Then we gave the book as an inheritance to those whom we chose from among our servants. So of them is he who wrongs himself, and of them is he who takes a middle course, and of them is he who is foremost in good deeds by the permission of Allah. That is the great bounty. Quran Surah No. 37, As-Safat. Verse No. 113. Verse No. 111. Noble readers, those who say humanity is my religion, so ask them who created the human being. If they are followers of Darwin's theory, then ask them who pressed the button of the evolutionary journey after the human being was created. Why has humanity still human for centuries? Just as the human being evolved from the monkey, why is humanity not evolving into another species? Why is the human being not progressing towards the next destination? Why did the advancement of Darwin's theory stop? In reality, those who want to teach the theory of stupidity only want to keep humans as their slaves, because when humans recognize their creator, they will obey their creator, then the domination of these humans will end. Teaching humans such foolish theories is a compulsion for powerful humans, otherwise their dominance will end. The process of progress never stops. Darwin's theory has no value in the light of facts. Human is the creation of Allah Almighty, and the life of humans, even the complete control of the whole world, is in the hands of Allah Almighty. Consider a few references. Quran Surah No. 2. Al-Baqarah. Do you not know that to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and that besides Allah you have no guardian or helper? Surah Al-Baqarah 2107. The originator of the heavens and the earth. When he decrees a matter, he only says to it, be, and it is. Surah Al-Baqarah 2117. Indeed, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and the alternation of the night and the day, and the great ships which sail through the sea with that which benefits people, and what Allah has sent down from the heavens of rain, giving life thereby to the earth after its lifelessness, and dispersing therein every kind of moving creature, and his directing of the winds and the clouds controlled between the heaven and the earth are signs for a people who use reason. Surah Arizona Zumar 39:6. And it is he who subjected the sea for you to eat from it tender meat, and to extract from it ornaments which you wear, and you see the ships ploughing through it, and he subjected it that you may seek of his bounty, and perhaps you will be grateful. Surah An-Nahl 16:14. And it is he who has subjected the sea for you to eat from it tender meat, and to extract from it ornaments which you wear, and you see the ships ploughing through it, and he subjected it that you may seek of his bounty, and perhaps you will be grateful. Quran, Surah Al-Hajj 2265. Do you not see that Allah has made subject to you whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth, and amply bestowed upon you his favors both apparent and unapparent? But of the people is he who disputes about Allah without knowledge or guidance, or an enlightening book from him. Quran, Surah Taha 2053. It is he who made the earth tame for you, so walk among its slopes and eat of his provision, and to him is the resurrection. Quran, Surah Taha 2054. You cause the night to enter the day, and you cause the day to enter the night, and you bring the living out of the dead, and you bring the dead out of the living, and you give provision to whom you will without account. Quran, Surah Fatir 35:13. He causes the night to enter the day, and he causes the day to enter the night, and has subjected the sun and the moon, each running its course for a specified term. That is Allah, your Lord. To him belongs sovereignty. And those whom you invoke other than him do not possess as much as the membrane of a date seed. Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah 2258. Surah Al-Hajj 2265. Surah Taha 2053-54. He who made for you the earth a bed and the sky a canopy, and sent down from the sky rain and brought forth thereby fruits as provision for you. So do not attribute to Allah equals while you know that there is nothing similar to him. Surah Ayal Imran 3:26. Say, O Allah, owner of sovereignty, you give sovereignty to whom you will, and you take sovereignty away from whom you will. You honor whom you will, and you humble whom you will. In your hand is all good. Indeed, you are over all things competent. Surah Fatir 35:13. Surah Al-Baqarah 2258. Have you not considered the one who argued with Abraham about his Lord merely because Allah had given him sovereignty? When Abraham said, My Lord is the one who gives life and causes death, he said, I give life and cause death. Abraham said, Indeed, Allah brings up the sun from the east, so bring it up from the west. So the disbeliever was overwhelmed by astonishment, and Allah does not guide the wrongdoing people. Surah Arizona Zukhruf 43:12. Do they not see that we drive the water in clouds to the barren land, and bring forth thereby crops from which their livestock eat and they themselves? Then do they not see? Quran, Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:21. And indeed, for you in grazing livestock is a lesson. We give you drink from what is in their bellies between excretion and blood, pure milk, palatable to drink is Quran, Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:21. Or do they think that most of them hear or reason? They are not except like livestock. Rather, they are even more astray in their way. Quran, Surah Al-Furqan 25:44. He is the one who sends down water from the sky, and with it we produce vegetation of all kinds, out of which we bring green foliage, from which we produce clustered grains, and from the palm tree, out of its sheath, come forth clusters hanging low, and gardens of grapes, olives and pomegranates, similar in some ways, yet different in others. Look at their fruits as they yield and ripen. Surely in all this are signs for people who believe. Quran, Surah Al-An'am 699. We have sent down to you a book in which there is your reminder. Do you not then understand? Quran, Surah Al-Anbiya 21:10. He is who gives life and causes death, and when he decrees a thing, he but says to it, be, and it is. Quran, Surah Al-Mu'minun 23:80. It is he who created you from dust, then from a sperm drop, then from a clinging clot, then he brings you out as a child, then he develops you that you reach your time of maturity, then further that you become elders, and among you is he who is taken in death before that, so that you reach a specified term, and perhaps you will use reason. Quran, Surah Al-Hajj 22:5. Verse 193, Chapter 2, Al-Baqarah. Verse 39, Chapter 8, Al-Anfal. And fight them until there is no fitna, and until the religion, all of it, is for Allah. And if they cease, then indeed, Allah is seeing of what they do. And strive for Allah with the striving due to Him. He has chosen you and has not placed upon you in the religion any difficulty. It is the religion of your father, Abraham. Allah named you Muslims before in former scriptures and in this revelation, that the messenger may be a witness over you and you may be witnesses over the people. So establish prayer, give zakah, and hold fast to Allah. He is your protector, and excellent is the protector, and excellent is the helper. Verse 33, Chapter 9 at Tawbah. It is He who has sent His messenger with guidance and the religion of truth to manifest it over all religion, although they who associate others with Allah dislike it. Verse 68, Chapter 17, Al-Isra. Verse 16, Chapter 67, Al-Mulk. Do you feel secure that He who holds authority in the heaven would not cause the earth to swallow you and suddenly it would sway? Or do you feel secure that He who holds authority in the heaven would not send against you a storm of stones? Then you would know how severe was my warning. Verse 69, Chapter 17, Al-Isra. And fight them until there is no fitna, and until the religion, all of it, is for Allah. And if they cease, then indeed, Allah is seeing of what they do. Verse 39, Chapter 8, Al-Anfal. And fight them until there is no fitna, and until the religion, all of it, is for Allah. And if they cease, then indeed, Allah is seeing of what they do. Verse 78, Chapter 9 at Tawbah. Verse 33, Chapter 22, Al-Hajj. That is because Allah is the truth, and that what they call upon other than Him is falsehood, and because Allah is the Most High, the Grand. Verse 16, Chapter 67, Al-Mulk. Do you feel secure that He who holds authority in the heaven would not cause the earth to swallow you and suddenly it would sway? Or do you feel secure that He who holds authority in the heaven would not send against you a storm of stones? Then you would know how severe was my warning. Verse 24, Chapter 10, Yunus. The example of the worldly life is but like rain which we have sent down from the sky, that the plants of the earth absorb those from which men and livestock eat, until, when the earth has taken on its adornment and is beautified and its people suppose that they have capability over it, there comes to it our command by night or by day, and we make it as a harvest as if it had not flourished yesterday. Thus do we explain in detail the signs for a people who give thought. Verse 17, Chapter 72, Al-Jinn. Verse 85, Chapter 3, Al-Imran.